What up, world? It's Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick, man. Yes, sir. I am back for another exciting episode, man. Happy to, man, to be here with y'all another week. Always blessed to see another week. All right, we got an interesting show today. But first and foremost, hey, it's playoff weekend. I don't know if y'all, man, there has been some great football on. If y'all, if you like football, man, college, that Miami and that Ole Miss game, woo. Hey, man, them boys got after it. Shout out. It's good to see Miami back playing relative football. They going for the championship in Miami. I mean, my team Bama got knocked out. Who's y'all team? My team, one of my college team is Bama. Of course, my professional team, the Chicago Bears. Yes, the Bears. We playing tonight. That's why my ass is on an hour earlier. We're going to keep this. Is going to be an abbreviated show. Because, hey, by all means, when it's time for kickoff, I'm glued in, man. I got to help these Bears get to, we got to beat Green Bay. That's a must. It's been a magical season for my Chicago Bears. It's been a great season for football. Hey, I got the Carolina and LA Rams game on the background. Shit, Carolina looking like they want to do something. So we're going to see, man. But anyway, great to be back with y'all. Great episode lined up. We're going to be talking about something, man. I'm going to hit on a few, surveys and do my normal 1-2-1-2s. But anyway, tonight's show is about something I've been seeing a lot of, man, all over, TikTok. Obviously, it's TikTok no longer paying influencers enough money. So tonight we're going to be exposed one of the biggest myths on social media. That going viral equals getting rich. Because right now, creators are saying TikTok is no longer paying real money, even with millions of views. So tonight, we're asking, is TikTok selling dreams? We're paying pennies? Let's talk about the influencer economy. Nobody wants to admit it's truly broken, guys. Now, people see creators with 500,000 followers and they think, hey, they got to be rich. That's what some people do. I ain't never thought that shit, but some people do. Let me say that. But if I told you, some of them aren't even clearing $200 a month from TikTok. It was the only gentleman. I was trying to find a video for y'all. It was this one gentleman. It was like, man, he was making like 5 bands in August. He said his last TikTok check was like 5 bands. He said, shit, his last one was 500. Now, hold on. That's a 90, and that's a huge drop off. From 5,000 to 500. That's a huge drop off. So I mean, hell, man, he 90% fall off. So that's a huge lifestyle hit. But it's a lot of people saying the same thing, that TikTok is no longer paying. See, TikTok pays creators roughly right now 20 cents. Looks like it's 20 cents to $1 per 1,000 views. 1 million views can mean only $20 to $200. So most real money now comes from, looks like, brand deals, TikTok shops, affiliate links, and going live and I guess asking people for gifts. So TikTok doesn't pay creators. Looks like brands do. TikTok just provides the stage. Man, creators are mad because the TikTok made everyone believe this was an easy way to make some money. But the algorithm doesn't pay your bills. Consistency does. Guys, here's my thing on all of that. Why? Listen, I don't knock, man. Hey, however you can get the dough, get the dough. I don't knock nobody hustle. But I was never of the belief. It just didn't make sense to me because a lot of people quit their jobs and, or you got people shitting on people for having a job, which is the stupidest thing in the world. It never made sense to me. How you going to shit on people for working a 9-to-5 job? A 9-to-5 job ain't never been lame. A 9-to-5 job has always been dope. Because the backbone of this country is a fucking 9-to-5 job. If people don't work 9-to-5 jobs, who at the bank? Who the grocery store? Who delivering your Amazon? The UPS. So never poo-poo any. And then go for your entrepreneurial pursuits. Ain't no hated Mac hard, no knock. Because I'm a pure entrepreneur. But at the same time, man, I will greatly work a 9 to 5. My expertise is in corporate tech sales. Oh, I'll go jump in there and get a real bag. Now, hey, building your brand and venturing out to peripheral things on the periphery, so to say, and extend it's having your side hustle, ain't nothing wrong with that. Cool. And for those that was smart enough to figure out how to monetize off of content, cool. But anything that's easy to do, what is the entry point to make content? Get a phone, press record. Now, those that are really, really good, they were making money. But then you had the bunch of monkey see, monkey do ass people that came in. What up, Tom? Shout out to my boy Tom. I know Tom. I already know Tom got a lot to say about this topic right here. Shout out to Tom. But the monkey see, monkey do ass people. So you had a few people, and this is how I believe it was a setup, to be honest with you. I believe they said, all right, cool. Let a couple people come in here, get our platforms some exposure, let them start making some money, and then just like Vegas, just like any gambling spot, just like any casino, let one or two win. And then you got the thousands trying to emulate that, or in some case, 100,000, maybe millions trying to emulate that. Now, you know damn well the house, you can't beat the house. So people made their lifestyle and start making, so those that was getting that 30,000, y'all heard it. Oh, I make about 30,000 a month off of TikTok. I'm like, well, God damn. I had this question. I said 30,000. I was like, all right, side, man, go get it. Oh, man, I don't make nothing less 30,000, 40,000 off TikTok. Yeah, big bag. Y'all tripping. Y'all working a little punk ass 9 to 5 job. All right, I'm a full-time content creator. I was okay. All right, content creator. I like background content too. But my ass like having some bread come in, and I ain't one stupid enough to go build no lifestyle for shit that's not predictable. How can you build a lifestyle in that economy? So what I believe it was a setup. I believe they was like, yeah, let all these goofy ass people come over here, pay them some money, and get them out the workforce. They're gonna accumulate all this debt, because they got this new lifestyle now. Your ass was making extra 5, 10, 15 bands for over maybe a year or two. You done got comfy. And then they just come along and throttle that shit. It's like, yep, all right. Nah, we ain't doing no more. Get a real job. And so now everybody got debt. And guess what people got to do now? They got to take their goofy ass back to the workforce. Come on back over here. Because you got to get a job now. You got to. And ain't nothing wrong with it. And I don't understand what's the shame in that anyway. But in me personally, I just believe that's what happened. I ain't got no proof, but I'm a very observant and clairvoyant human being. And I just believe it don't pass the common sense test. I knew that couldn't sustain. Now with AI and people, first of all, and people, man, repurposing your content, it just never made sense to me. So I always knew that, hey, eventually, that was a lick, and that lick was gonna goddamn dry up. I don't know. I wasn't buying it, y'all. I wasn't buying it at all. But anyway, you got a lot of folks mad. Oh man, something wrong with TikTok. Ain't shit wrong with TikTok. TikTok doing what they want to do. They got you niggas there. Or people. I ain't gonna just say niggas. I ain't gonna say that because people of all races were doing content creators. Oh man, that was the thing. Oh, that's it. Leaving my job, full-time content creator. And I'm not hating on those. I'm only hating on the people playing. I'm only tripping on the people that complain about it. Well, you ain't signed no guarantees. Them folks can change their rates whenever they want to. So now you got to figure out how to monetize and make money. So I'm telling you now, this is what research tells me. You better find you some brand deals. You better you better sell something on TikTok shop, affiliate links. You better go live and goddamn, you better, I don't know, tell jokes or figure out something. By the way, MacTastic TV officially hit 1 million views. Clip that. I'm telling y'all on January 6th. Shout out to to the MacTastic TV fam on behalf of myself. Baby bruh, we hit 1 million views. Yeah, I said 1 million views. You know how rare that is to hit 1 million views? Most channels get over 100,000. We hit 1 million. Less than 3 years. And it ain't possible because I promise I ain't looked at myself 1 million times. And that is not possible without y'all, man. We love and appreciate y'all. Folks like Tony G. Shout out my boy Kent. It's too many people now. I won't piss nobody off. Lord G, Marie, Coke, it's too many. I don't want to start naming because boy, I'm gonna have folks mad at me, and I don't want to piss nobody off. But all the likes, the share, shout out to just want to take a moment of gratitude and say that as all the hosts that joined, all the panels that we had. And man, y'all been rocking me through the years. So thank you, man, for showing up. I just had to get that off my chest and show a moment of gratitude. God is the greatest, and 1 million views. Could not have done it without y'all. You can go fact check that. The stats said, baby, 1 million views, baby. Yeah, that's a real media business over here. We appreciate y'all. What my man Tony say? Tony says, as Black, we need to start realizing once we start taking advantage of the platform always changes the rules on us. Oh, that's good, Tom. It does. And yeah, dude, get all them niggas that talking about, content creator full time. Get out to bed at 11 o'clock. Go get to the gym. That's cool. Now make sure, now make some content about your ass when I fill out one of these job applications too. I want to see some content about that too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't show me you going to the gym. Just don't show me Dubai. Show me you taking your ass to go get a job on an interview. In the day in the life of a content creator is going to go now and have to go get a job. I want to see that too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will see that too. You damn sure show me all your checks, your TikTok checks. This is what I made last month, $30,000. All right, cool. We watched. We salute it. Now, show me that Amazon paycheck. Mm-hmm. Amazon Drive paycheck. Mm-hmm. Ain't no disrespect to Amazon Drive. Shout out to them too. Mm-hmm. Shout out to them too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 million views, baby. You're damn right, man. Absolutely, y'all. We appreciate y'all. What up, Tony? What Tony say? We need to start making our own platform and supporting ourselves. We do. But here's the thing, Tony. Now, Tony, you've been around here. You're part of the MacTastic TV family. Tony, you know what I always say. If we have more people like you showing up supporting media companies like this one, the world, our community will be so much better. But a lot of times people don't want to show up and support nobody. We think everybody else ice colder than our own ice. So, but you are right, Tom. We the culture. We got the flavor. We got the personality. We set all the trends. Ain't nobody going on TikTok to do everything cool on TikTok came from the Black culture. And we don't even monetize off of them. Ain't that a cold piece of work? You can't get cool without our culture, man. Don't get me started on that though, man. But you're all right, sir. You're 100% correct. Moving on, guys. Man. And y'all opinion. A few questions for y'all to chat. Should TikTok pay more like YouTube? I like YouTube. Here's my thing, guys. I think that any content creator, see, YouTube a little bit different. Anybody, I ain't knocking TikTok, but that shit was originally for kids, from what I understand. Originally. Dogs got a hold to it and did some whole other shit with it. All right, fine. But TikTok, YouTube was that long game. Everybody can't get up and do this day in and day out. How many channels? How many times do you see people start a YouTube channel and disappear? YouTube is a little bit different. It's the long game. You got to have a real strategy. You got to have a real content. You can't just do. You can do some trendy stuff and make some trendy content, which is cool. But to build a YouTube and get YouTube money, you got to pay your dues. You gotta pay dues. So I'm a YouTube guy. I like me some YouTube. Tony said YouTube a little too strict to him. Patreon is a little better. I like Patreon too. I'm gonna actually start. I got plans, Tony, to expand the Patreon as well for maybe cigar chats after with Mac after dark. You know what I mean, Tone? I got some stuff I'm working on for that. But any content creator worth they salt should have diversified themselves. Why would you put all your hey, Mac Tax TV is on YouTube, it's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, we everywhere. You got to make sure you diversify yourself or diversify your portfolio because at any given time, because here's the thing, all this shit, how is it regulated? They can do what they want to do. Whenever they want to do it, they can throttle you this, throttle that. But how about something smarter is build you a brand that you can monetize off of? Like the whole purpose of me, I had the purpose, the end goal of mine was I wanted to sell more books. Well, then it just turned into something, a whole different movement. And now I didn't, pivot into movies and just really, now I got a full base media business. But the thing is, make sure you diversify yourself. So, hey, my preference, I like TikTok because the virality of it, you can go viral faster. But I like YouTube for the long game, though. YouTube, that's that long-term money. That's that mailbox money that's gonna, always, that's their residual long-term, though. I like because people like videos, some of my videos I made with B Cox and me, those hip-hop music videos, Tone, that I know that you're a fan of. And speaking of B Cox, we plan on doing something soon. Those videos, man, still do numbers. I mean, it could be 2 years ago. You can't beat that. So I love that, man. I want to make sure I catch everybody. We stuck on being fooled with Tone. So we stuck on being followers. I definitely agree with that, Tone. We do. And we stuck on tearing people down, Tone. We got a scarcity mindset, Tone, and the world is abundant. We got people, Tone, out here thinking that just because you got more means I've been given less. No, everybody can get their piece of the pie. What's a lot to me may not be a lot to the next person. It's all subjective, but the world is abundant. But sometimes we as a culture, we operate out of scarcity. Like, damn, because he got this, that means I ain't got something. It's so we got a lot of shit that we got to work within ourselves, Tom. But Tom, I love what you're saying. All right, next question. TikTok made everybody famous. Well, let me say this. No. Is clout officially more valuable than cash? Ooh, that's a good one. What y'all think? Is clout officially more valuable than cash? Hell no. You can't go nowhere. You can't go down to the Lexus dealership and tell them I got a lot of clout. Fuck that mean? Give me cash. Hey, cash is king. Cash will always be king. Exactly, Joe. Hell no. Hell damn clout. But see, people that see, I always say, what's the end game? So my thing has always been, I never understood people like, I got 50 million followers. Cool. Now what's the end game? Are you got some followers or supporters? I would rather have 500 real supporters that show up for me every week rather than 50 million damn people that don't do shit. They don't even support me. And I think so many people get stuck on having a follower because they're looking for clout, that because they're looking for some type of validation. I'm here for the bag. That and that only, man. I'm here to make good content, entertain people, have relevant conversations, have provocative conversations, leave y'all with some shit to think about. But I'm here to build a true media empire, with its films, movies, films, books, TV shows, podcasts, all of that, guys. So yeah, everybody has a different agenda. But if you're doing all of this just for some clout, hell no, that's stupid to me, in my humble opinion. Nah, not me. Give me some cash. The hell, you can't you can't pay your grocery bills with no clout. Anyway, moving on, guys. All right, here's my take on it. TikTok made everybody famous, but not everybody paid. A lot of people did get TikTok fame, but they didn't get TikTok paid. So it's different between being it's a such thing, they call it broke famous. A lot of people you see on your TV, you see that's viral, niggas ain't got no money. No, just because you viral don't mean you valuable. Viral and valuable are two different things. Just because you viral does not mean that you become valuable. People pay for value. Fuck about no viral. Is viral going? Is that value? So I think that's what people got to get that shit. They got to take a moment to say, yeah, is my content gonna make me buy? Is it gonna take me? It's gonna give me virility, or is it gonna be valuable? Because to get 1 million views like we got on this channel over here, you got to bring value to the people, and that can't be no bullshit. That you got to stop and think. That takes time. That puts in work. You got to put in a lot of work to build value. Shout out to everybody. Coco, yo, we want to give a special shout out to man Coco. Coco is one of the official day one people. I know long before I got to 1 million people, Coco was in the first couple, maybe the first 30 or 40 views. So long before, shout out to Coco. Always and forever, man. We love us some Coco over here, man. Definitely one of the MVPs for sure. What a movement, Coco. What 3 years have turned into. Wow. Who would have thunk it, right? All right, good stuff. Anything else, guys, to add on to that before I start talking about some current affairs and seeing what the hell's going on this and giving my spin and my take on what's going on in this world, man? Yeah. Anything else on content creators? Me or for YouTube, for TikTok per se. Personally, I have no sympathy for people. I think it's good. Now these folks that fooled you, tricked you out your damn jobs and made you think whoop-de-whoop because you thought you were so much better than 9 to 5. Now you got to take your on your head ass down there. And I want that film that. I want that content. Show me you going to get that job. Show me at your orientation because I want to see training. I want to see the training for that. I want to see that training. Yeah, I sure do. Because you showed me Dubai. Baby, bro, they showed us they jets. They showed us they showed us all that shit. Now, if them niggas are really on that or not, but hey, let's just say they were. You showed me your shopping sprees. Oh, I want to see your training. All right, good stuff, y'all. Moving along. They showed us that. Man, what Coco says. Coco says, I know, crazy how time flies, but guess what? I'm staying. Coco, we built the last, baby. Hey, we built the last. We don't quit. And I'm grateful to see you still standing strong. A lot of people, they thought it would be over, Coco. They said, no way. Coco, you seen many come. You seen many go. You seen a lot of people. Coco know what I'm talking about. She heard a lot of people say talk shit. Oh, baby, 1 million views later. It ain't funny no more, baby. All right. Moving on, guys. Let's talk about hey, for the content creators that are looking for jobs. We about to kick this off. Trader Joe's. Here you go. You might not start here, but store managers currently average $132,000 per year. Plus, there is a possible pay increase of 7% annually. No degree required. Content creators, YouTubers, TikTokers. Okay? Take your ass down to Trader Joe's. Climb the rank. It says retail jobs don't usually have the best reputation, and they don't. I worked retail jobs back in the day, long time ago. Me and Baby Bricks were at Best Buy, Office Max. Any people who worked in retail in here, man, we done did everything. But Trader Joe's stands out as a place employees generally enjoy working. That's good. Known for affordable, high-quality food and a friendly atmosphere, the grocery chain also offers strong benefits, and growth opportunities that keep workers loyal. One major perk is supportive management. Stores are typically well-staffed, making it easy to swap shifts, adjust schedules, or accommodate health-related needs. Employees also benefit from regular performance reviews twice a year, which open the door for raises every 6 months and encourage steady professional growth. That's good, guys. It's nice to see that there's, an employee or a retail store that actually takes care of their people, because retail is a nasty game. A lot of retail companies, man. Oh yeah, we did door-to-door sales too. You're right, baby, bro. Good point. A lot of retail stores, they treat the people like trash. I know we worked at Best Buy, man. They work, man. Foot Locker, I did all of that, and of course I was, significantly younger, but still, Right or right, wrong or wrong, how you treat people. So it's good to see that. Shout out to Trader Joe's, man. Retailer is hell yeah, Tony. They underpay you and overwork you. They know what the hell they doing. Shout out to Trader Joe's, man. All right, content creators, go to Trader Joe's. All right, moving on. I'm gonna leave the content. I'm gonna leave the TikTok.
Why you gotta keep fucking with us, Mac?
Hey, man, I make content too. I'm just saying, y'all told us we was crazy for working our 9 to 5 jobs. Just saying. Yeah, Coco said, yes, they do treat you like hell. Yeah, they do, Coco. Yeah, they do. They'll work you like a damn Hebrew slave, shit. And then pay you goddamn pennies on the dollar. It's bullshit. So shout out Trader Joe's. When you get one that do right, that's good. All right, let's get to this one. A man over 40 who has been married before is more likely to marry again than a man the same age who's never been married. Hey, I think my boy Tom getting close to marriage. I think he should. Tom, ain't you get married? Didn't you get married or something like that? It says 8 at the table. Shout out to 8 at the table. I like to give platforms their props, so at least give them some recognition. This is their stuff. They said men over 40 who have already been married are statistically more likely to marry again than their never married peers. A pattern reflected in U.S. Census and Pew research data on remarriage rates. Psychologists note that the experience reduces ambiguity. That's true. I can see that. Having navigated commitment once, these men better understand the trade-offs, emotional labor, and stabilize the benefits of partnership. What looks like repetition is often refinement, clearer preferences, fewer illusions, and a stronger pull toward companionship over novelty. In midlife confidence often comes from not from avoiding risks, but from knowing which risks are worth taking again. Well, let me just say this for me, y'all. I've been married twice. I mean, anybody, I've always never hid, I'm open. I was married twice. I don't know. I ain't doing that shit again. No. I'm not saying I'm not gonna have a long-term young lady we locked in. Yeah, we can do all that. You can have the ceremony, but I ain't getting married. No. Shout out to the men over 40. They want to go do that shit again. Because, hey, I know a lot of men that say, bro, if I ever get divorced, I'm not doing this shit no more. It's too much work. Each his own. Me personally, no. Because I think for men, ain't a damn thing in marriage for you. Because that woman unless you got an ironclad man at that age, 40 something. Now, if you young, y'all starting off together, you ain't got nothing, she ain't got nothing. Cool. Y'all building, cool. We're talking about that demographic. We all man over 40, he didn't work and he done finally got to a comfortable station in life. And a woman gonna come, and more than likely he gonna want to marry a younger woman, I would presume. Because if he got options, most times. But some men don't. They want to marry, women close to their age, whatever. You have your cup of tea. I don't like nothing old but a bankroll. So I like young. I like young. 2 old batteries can't start no car. Y'all know my motto. 2 old batteries can't start no car. And that young woman can start my car. Boom. But anyway, moving on. I personally, because I've seen too many men go to the slaughterhouse after marriage. Too many men go to the slaughterhouse after marriage, man. Too many men. It's really sad. I've seen too many good men go to the slaughterhouse. So hey, I'm not dissing the sanctity of marriage in the way that God envisioned it, but the way America has corrupted, I'm good on all of that. I'm good on that. Cause you mean tell me she getting her feels and she feels some type of way and she gonna take half of my shit? I'm good on that. No, thank you. No, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm passing on that, y'all. So I'm passing on that. What Tone, you said not yet soon. I'm only doing it once. Yeah, Tone, 2 times was enough for me, man. 2 times was enough for me. So I got really good intel that say marriage is a lot of hard work. Mine didn't last that long, Tone, over a year. I wasn't the right person for them. They wasn't the right person for me. And I got out of that shit before I started accumulating anything. So yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Moving on, guys. All right, Detroit. Oh Lord, the D. Oh, I love the D. Oh man, the Detroit one. Y'all gonna have me do a whole segment on them damn women in Detroit. Anyway, I had a flashback. Detroit bus driver and transportation inspector reportedly engaged in inappropriate, intimate behavior on the job, abandoning a running city bus, leading to a 115-minute service delay. Lord have mercy. Senior leaders at the Detroit Department of Transportation, goddamn Detroit, were found to have improperly shielded two employees whose romantic relationship caused major bus service disruptions, according to a Detroit office inspector. The investigation determined that the senior transportation inspector and a bus driver engaged in inappropriate, intimate behavior while on duty, abandoned a city-running bus, and falsely reported mechanical issues. The action led to a service delays totaling more than 115 minutes on one day, with additional disruptions of occurring weeks later. Despite the misconduct being classified as the most serious violation under D.dot policy, top operations officials issued only 5-day suspensions, far less than the 30-day suspension pending discharge required by the department handbook. The OIG found no evidence that mitigating circumstances were considered or that required hearings took place. The report also concluded that senior managers failed to properly investigate the incident, ignoring available surveillance video that clearly documented the violations. Additionally, the employees failed to disclose their remaining relationship as required by city rules, and human resources did not properly process disclosure. God damn. You know what? All I can say, hear me out. Hear me out. Man, fellas, have you ever been to Detroit? Listen, I'm not saying, hey, man, listen, man, I understand. I ain't gonna hold y'all. There's some fine ass women in Detroit. I'm telling y'all, I understand. Hear me out. I'm not advocating people, abandoning their work assignments and duties, what I'm saying, to go, to go handle some passionate outdoor or indoor Olympics, to do a vertical joy ride real quick. But listen here, hear me out. Detroit got some fine ass women. And I'm not gonna sit up and tell you that if Mac lived in Detroit with some of them fine ass Detroit women, yeah, that might be me too. Bus, train, goddamn, but shit. In the back, what they call it, Coney Island up there, the 8th mile, the 9th mile, the 11th mile, all the miles, goddamn. Them Detroit women is fine to the motherfucker. I'm telling y'all what I know. I have been all over this country. There's beautiful women everywhere, though, ladies. I love y'all all. But it's something different with Detroit women. They fine. Goddamn, a city full of cash dolls, deliciousness, and all this shit walking around. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck some on the bus too. Yeah. So that's all. Yeah. So hey, man, all I'm saying, I understand whoever the nigga was. I ain't bruh shit. God damn, bus driver probably looking like cash down. All of fine. Oh. If you ever want to know how fine Detroit women is, just go look at them Tubi movies. That's what let the cat out the bag. All the women you see on Tubi, the movies in Detroit, all Detroit women. So I'm just letting y'all know, man. Hear me out, y'all. I understand. Yep, I probably would have did that shit too. Took a lunch break for about 3 hours and got me and cracked one of them fine ass women. No wonder why Detroit niggas don't never move out of Detroit. I wouldn't move either. Shit, I wouldn't. What you say about that? What'd you say? Coco said never been to Detroit, but I'm sure they all be. Coco, yeah, they bad. Coco, just think cash dog. A lot of and they bad. Detroit got some bad, and they cool. I will go on and bloviate about them. Yes, she is, babe, bro. Yes, Cash. Yes, she is, Lord Jesus. Yes, she is. All right, man. And you right. Don't forget to check out Cinderella. Hey, my movie drops. It is coming out on Tubi February 6th. Cinderella. Yeah, your boy. Yeah. Yep. And anybody when that movie drop, y'all want to book me for any movies in Detroit? Because I'm going to put that in the universe. Hell yeah. I'm coming up to that motherfucker too. Yes. I want to go. Yes. Been up there, been to Detroit many times, man. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to go filming me some Tubi movies in Detroit. I'm taking all them motherfuckers. Mac, I'm there. Yes. I already know. Yes, the cinema gonna be good. All right, y'all, good stuff. Moving on, man. I'm just saying, I would have fucked one of them fine women too. All right. Whoa, her husband filed for divorce over her body count, but she doesn't want to let him go. He found out something about her past that he couldn't unsee, and it changed the way he saw the marriage. Wow. Her husband filed for divorce after learning her body count, while she insists the life they built together should matter more than choices made before him. Stories like this tap into a deeper tension around trust and security and retroactive jealousy, where past sexual history becomes a proxy for fears about a comparison status and emotional safety, a dynamic frequently discussed in psychology today and relationship research. The quiet truth is that marriages don't usually end over numbers, but over what those numbers awaken when unresolved values of self-worth collide. Man, what is y'all take on that? Let me give you mine. Here's, again, I had many conversations a lot of times, and I've said this in private when I'm talking to Babe Bro, just anybody, period. We always say your past matters. Now, listen, you got to be careful. You can go do, and women say, I'm gonna go have a whole phase and all of this. I'm all right. I get all of that. But don't no man want to be with no woman that's been slutted out and ran through. If he don't know it then, and what he don't know will hurt him. Because if he finds out that you was a bust down and ran through, and all of a sudden you tried to make yourself, and you tried to rebrand yourself, no, you was a hold in. You sucked all them. You put all them niggas sausage meats in your mouth. You put all them sausage meats in your mouth. He gotta see that image. Damn, he walked down the street and niggas talking about, yeah, they had an Amtrak and ran on you. You don't want that. No. So, ladies, think about that. Those that hear me, that watch me, that will watch this even in the future. What you do today, it matters. Because tomorrow it will be accounted for. So be careful. I tell everybody, man, be careful about your actions, because what you do today, your past will meet you there. It will meet you there. Now, I'm not saying you can't become a new person. I'm not saying you can't do that. I ain't saying all that. But don't no man want to find out, goddamn, his woman was getting the Amtrak ran on her ass. Just saying. So yeah, he wanted body count. Man, find out 75 sausage meats was in her mouth. Hell yeah, he leaving you. Yes, because what mentally? Because man, we want to think about women. See, it's not the same. If a Siri, get out my business, Siri, man, your business. If a man with a high body count, she like, oh well, hey, all right, well that's what men do, and I was the one that he settled down with. If the inverse, she has 75 sausage meats in her mouth. Oh, she think I'm a sucker. We want exclusivity. We know. Most times you meet a woman, she ain't no virgin. But the woman that you settle down with and be with, you don't want to think that she was ran through and you was a sucker. So that's how the male psyche works. I'm just saying. What you say, Big Tone? Tone said, let me catch up with Tone. Tone already dropping something. Tone said, husband was stupid. He should have known that before. Yeah, exactly, Tone. He should have did some due diligence. And these day and age, Tone, it's not like back in the day. Back in the day, we always talk about it again. Me and Baby Bro talk about it. You look at them girls back in the day, like the porn stars, Tone, back in the early 90s or 90s and 2000, Cherokee, Pinky, and all them girls. Before they could have disappeared, went to a small country town, who wasn't paying that shit no attention. They could have changed their whole identity. You don't even know who that is. Man, nowadays, the internet ain't nothing private no more. This girl's probably got OnlyFans, all types of shit, man. Don't nobody want that. What you say, Coco? She said, yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, that is very embarrassing. You had 75 sausage meats in your mouth, and you gonna shut it down on me. The devil is a lie. The church folks say the devil is really a lie. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. I'm not doing it. No. All right. Hey, bro says, I think a woman with a hoish past is equal to a man with no money and ambition. Ooh. I like that. I agree. A hoish past. You know you was a hoe. Now you and Short Dog told me a long time ago. I'm from old school. Told you, you know, Short Dog told us you can't turn the hoe to no housewife. I'm sorry. You can't do it. A hoe is a hoe. It is what it is. Find out you had 75 sausage meats. Coco says, just sausage. What about the what about the pee? True, that's true. I mean, that's probably what some women get surgery done to their VJs to tighten it up. That's true, Tom. I mean, that's true, Coco. You're right. You're right, Coco. They had all this damn tightening surgery. That's a good point, Coco. And they want to, they're going to reheat this goddamn cold ass soup up to me. All these goddamn miles, all these miles on this damn GG. Ain't got no walls no more on that motherfucker. You ain't gonna goddamn it. The walls you was originally blessed with. They ain't even, you know, these niggas knock them walls down. Now you trying to get some surgery. No, I do not want no part of that. 30G, you all right. Baby boy, you're all right. All right, moving on, guys. We're coming up on time. It's gonna be a quicker show. Probably got a few more minutes because I want to be my Bears will be coming on soon. And yeah, go Bears all the way. All right, one or two more. I want to take my time. I want to read this one. It says 50% of women admit to faking pleasure during intimacy. Well, God damn, ladies. It says large scale, Coco. You gotta chime in on this one. Large scale study cited by Psychology Today in the Journal of Sex. Researchers suggest that a majority of women have faked pleasure at least once, not out of deception, but out of social conditioning, performance pressure, or desire to protect the man's ego. Relationship psychologists note this behavior often stems from fear of conflict, attachment needs, and the long-standing expectation of intimacy should prioritize harmony over honesty over time. However, this pattern can quietly erode trust and emotional safety, turning closeness into choreography rather than connection. Real intimacy begins when comfort replaces performance and truth becomes part of desire. Wow. I don't know nothing about all that. So I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I'm a performer, so you ain't gonna fake the shit I do. I'm just being honest with you. So I don't play around. I'm from the era where we give women thrashings. So I don't know. I don't fuck around with women a bit. My grandmother told me one thing. My grandmother told me a lot of things. My grandmother said this. She said, "Baby, you can buy all the cards, flowers, candies, and pay all the bills. But if you're not gonna be a real man in that bedroom with a woman, she gonna never respect you." And you know what? She wasn't never lying. God bless her beautiful soul. She was never lying. So I don't play women in that bedroom. If you come in that bedroom with me, I'm gonna give your ass a thrashing. So you ain't gonna be faking shit with me. But you know, for women that do that, I'm sure they have their reasons. But let's see what Coco says. She would know. She's a woman. Coco said, I faked it a time or two, but after that, I'm like, heck no. You're gonna hear me either gonna get down on it, or you got to get that heck off of me, up off of me. Yeah. I mean, hey man, life is too precious to be having bad sex. Be honest. We all grown here. Hey, get your Ugo looking ass off of her, nigga. If you ain't doing nothing, ladies, tell these Ugo looking ass niggas to get off you. God damn it. Hey, tell Sammy step his game up. God damn it, or something. Shit, seriously, man. I mean, don't subject yourself to that, ladies. But you know, if he trying, don't embarrass him. But at the same time, do not subject yourself to sex that's not fulfilling and pleasurable, man. Well, at least Coco, you're honest. I appreciate that, baby. She says that will put you in a bad mood when you get off, when you don't get off. Yeah. All right, what's the purpose? Why are you gonna have sex that's unenjoyable? Who does that? But don't do it. If it ain't enjoyable, stop. No, you're not good at this. I won't do that. Hell no. So, man, what Tom say? Old school. We putting all our back into. Yeah, Tom. Yeah. We from the era, Tom. Yes, sir. Talk to him, Tom. We gonna goddamn put our back into that motherfucker. Yes, sir. Talk to him, Tone. We from that era with thrashers, goddamn. That's pretty good, Tone. What up, my boy Hanky? What up? What up? Shout out to Hanky TV. So yeah, there was no playing around in our era, man. And we from the old school. That's why it's another reason why these young girls is coming for older dudes our age. So we're gonna break their motherfucking pelvis bone. Yes, I'm trying to little girl. And I tell them, little ass girl, be careful how you run up on me. This ain't what you want, little girl. I'm gonna fuck up your life and your pelvis bone. You better be careful around here. Now, just because little Devarius didn't know what the fuck he was doing, he a grown man. This almost 5 decades, baby. Yeah. I'm a well-traveled journeyman with that shit. So no, man. But hey, y'all, it's been a fun one. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Hey, again, special thanks. Make sure this year, 2026, this is gonna be our best year ever. You know why? Because we said so. You know what makes it a great year? You and me, we make it a great year. We say it, we believe it, we know it, we speak it, we claim it, man. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure everybody, thank y'all. This is a special thank y'all again, man. 1 million views. I will be saying that shit from now on forever. That is an impressive accomplishment. I'm very proud of the work myself and everybody associated with this platform is put in. And I cannot thank y'all enough. Make sure y'all rewind this shit, share it out with everybody. Hey, and Tone, you talking about the Bears gonna lose now. Tone, bro. I'll see you next week. When we win, don't man. I'll see you next week, Tone. When we spank them, we about to spank Green Bay's ass in about 30 minutes, Tone. Make you eat them words, playboy. All right, man. Y'all be blessed. Hey, have a great weekend, man. Make it a fantastic weekend. Coco, much love and blessings to you always. Shout out to everybody. Hey, on behalf of myself, of course, Babe Bro, as always, man, we see y'all next week. We out.